Hi guys, my name is Juan and welcome to Game News. Xbox, Nintendo, and Sony won't be at the E3 2023. Guys, E3 or Electronic Entertainment Expo is widely considered the largest annual video game event in the world. But this year, we'll be seeing something different. Guys, according to several sources, Microsoft, Nintendo, and Sony will not be participating in the E3 2023. This is the first time in the history of E3 that both Microsoft and Nintendo won't be present. E3 was being held online for several years, but this year, it's scheduled to take place in Los Angeles from June 13 to 16. Guys, the reason for the absence of these three major console manufacturers are not yet clear, and there have been no official announcements about the matter. We know that E3 has been shifting its focus to include more events and experience for the attendees outside of the traditional trade show format, and this might have led some companies to skip the conference altogether and look for alternative means to show their products and games. We know that it's super expensive to have a stand on E3, so that can be a reason too. Guys, the video game industry has been growing rapidly in the recent years, making this decision by Microsoft, Nintendo, and Sony to withdraw from E3 actually not surprising. They all have their own events now, so they actually don't really need to be on E3. And I know that these companies have been major players in the game industry for decades, but their absence does indicate a change in how video games are marketed and presented to consumers. But guys, while the absence of Microsoft, Nintendo, and Sony will be significant, this could provide an opportunity for smaller companies to enter the spotlight. E3 will still feature dozens of independent developers, and this shakeup might just be the start of a new era in the rapidly changing games industry. Sony slowed PSVR 2 production after bad pre-orders. Guys, the VR headset from Sony is set to launch on February 22, but it seems like it might have hit a roadblock. According to recent reports, Sony has reportedly reduced the production of PSVR 2 by 50%. This decision was made due to underwhelming pre-orders and low demand in the VR industry. Guys, Sony had previously planned to release 2 million units for the launch, but now they are looking at shipping only 1.5 million units by March 2024. The original PSVR was a hit from Sony, selling 5 million units by January 2020. However, it only has 1% share of the VR headset market, which is dominated by Oculus Quest with 85%. Guys, Sony doesn't even rank up among the top 5 companies in the VR market. The PSVR 2 is priced at $549 and requires a PS5 to run, bringing the total cost over to $1,000. Unfortunately, it doesn't have backward compatibility and won't work on PC anytime soon. Guys, it was designed specifically for the PS5s, so you will have to wait for your favorite games to get ported. On a positive note, over 30 games will be available for the PSVR 2 at launch, including Horizon, Call of the Mountain, and Resident Evil Village VR. The new VR headset features futuristic eye and finger tracking, immersive 3D audio, and a no-LED display, which is a huge upgrade from the original model. If you can't justify the high price tag, it might be worth trying. Guys, what are your thoughts on the production reduction and its high price point? Let us know in the comments below. Activision Blizzard executives claims that The Last of Us success proves that Sony dominates the market. Guys, apparently, the HBO The Last of Us is affecting the ongoing debate about Microsoft acquisition of Activision Blizzard. Let's dive in. The Last of Us is becoming one of the best video games adaptation ever, and the episode 3 received a lot of positive feedback from the viewers. One of those viewers was Lulu Chang-Marsurvey, the EVP and CCO of Activision Blizzard, who used the show's popularity to argue for Microsoft acquisition of the company. Guys, Marsurvey believes that the success of The Last of Us proves that Activision Blizzard deal won't harm competition in the industry, as Sony claims. She also stated that Sony's unrivaled war chest of IPs show its dominance in the market. But guys, some are pointing out that Microsoft also has substantial war chest of IP, including the Halo TV show that aired last year. I mean, claiming market dominance just because of a successful TV show or movie, it's a flawed argument. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. Guys, this is all from me for now. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, comment something down below, and peace.